Hi guys, welcome back to Cycle Exchange YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at electronic shifting. So we've got two main brands that we see here with electronic shifting is SRAM and Shimano. With SRAM across all their generations and all the different levels of group sets, it's the same across the board. With Shimano, we've got two different sort of entries that we've got there, where we've got the latest 12 speed and then we've got the 10 and 11 speed, which work the same. So in the stand here we have a bike that has Shimano's latest 12 speed DR2 system, and if you're wanting to check your battery level on this system, it's done down here at the rear mech. So if you come a little bit closer here, and you have your little DR2 button on the back of the rear mech here, this little button in there, and simply just give the button a quick press. You get a little light indicator on the back of the rear mech over here. So when you press your button, you'll see the little LED indicator which will show you your charge level. Often when you press it, you'll be able to see it just sort of shine on the cassette over there. So with this, your colors are solid green, 100 to 50% charge, flashing green is 50 to 25%, red is 25 to 0. If you see no LED, you've got a problem with either a dead battery or a loose wire. So 12 speed DR2, this is what your charge cable will look like. It will go to a normal USB connector, which you can just connect to any USB charging source. And if you need to charge a bike, you'll plug it in the rear mech. So if we have a look here, they've got a little port that covers the charger, and that little just flips up with your finger over there. You'll see you'll be able to plug it in. With this, it is a one direction entry, so your cable will always be facing up on the rear mech is the easy way to remember it, and it'll literally just clip into the back there, nice and easy. So as you can see, you've got a blue light when it's charging. When it's finished charging, the blue light simply switches itself off, and that means you've got a full battery ready to go. Shimano's 11 speed DR2, a little bit different here, where your charging is actually done from your junction box. There are two types of junction box. They will normally sit under the stem or in the end of the handlebars. So if you wanted to check the charge level, any of your shifter buttons will work. Just hold them in for about 2 seconds and you will see the LED indicator here just above the battery status show you what your battery level is. With 11 speed, solid green means you've got 100 to 75%, flashing green means 50 to 75%, solid red means 25 to 50%, and flashing red is 25% and lower. Caveat: if your shifting goes below 10%, your front derailleur will stop working with 11 speed DR2, and this is just to get you that little bit extra on the rear mech so you can still shift and get yourself home. 11 speed DR2, you get a little cable with an end like that, and you've got this box that's attached to it. For this, you'll plug it into your junction box, again wherever that is on your bike. So on this bike we're going to be here at the handlebars, and what we'll do is you just want to flip the charge port out. You can normally get in there with your fingernail, it shouldn't be stuck too hard, and then just double check the orientation of this with the port, its specific way, and again on this you're just going to pop it in. With 11 speed DR2, your charge indicator to show that it's charging is not going to be on there, but it should be on your battery box. With 11 speed DR2, when the little light showing that you're charging is happening switches off, it means you've got a full battery, you're good to ride. With 11 speed and the 12 speed, Shimano quotes about 1,000 to 1,200 kilometers for a full charge. This really depends on how much shifting you're doing. It could be more, it could be a bit less, so always just double check before you head out. You're wanting to check your battery level on axis. You've got two batteries on your bikes normally, one in your front mech, one in your rear mech. It works the same, the button's just in a slightly different place. So you'll just come up to whichever mech you're wanting to check, press the button, and you should get a little LED indicator. So with SRAM, your indicators are green for 100 to 25%, solid red for 25 to 10%, and flashing red means less than 10%. So one little trick with SRAM that we do have is if you're out on a ride and one of your mechs dies, you can swap the batteries between the two mechs, and this is just a method that will get you home in that sort of instance. You wanted to charge your battery, it's quite simple. For SRAM, you're going to take it out of the mech. So there's a little clasp that just holds it in place. You're going to pop that up, lift the battery out, and now you can take it to charge. So you're just going to get your battery charger for SRAM, slide your battery in, push it in like that, quite simple. Your little LED indicators on the side here will show you the charge level on it. When it's full, it'll go all the way up to the top. You'll see here this one's somewhere in the middle, and then when it's done, lights go off. So you've got your battery, you just want to bring it to your charge cradle here, and with this you're going to get this little tabs just slide in the bottom. You've got the contact points on here that you're going to line up, so it's pretty easy to get the right way. Slide it in, pop it down, that clips into place. On the SRAM chargers, you've got the little LED indicators to show you how much charge is in the battery as it's going. When that's full, you're good to go. Get your battery back out. You want to just press this button down and lift your battery out. With SRAM, the batteries don't matter which one you put it into which mech. It's going to work the same in either. So putting it in is much like the charge cradle. You just want to get the little tab at the bottom here. You'll see your contacts will line up to the top. Slide it in place and just get it to clip in, and this tab just needs to pop back in and it's in place. That's it. All the system's done. We hope this has been helpful. Please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.